Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the Expos taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us here. And we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes. But I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone. But no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody. And that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the ball. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Stepping in, Tim Raines. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. This one in the air, center field. Marsh on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Marcus Grissom. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Painter making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick in 2021.
Ball.
Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Here's a 1-1. Painter, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound with this ball club. Foul ball. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Now here is Larry Walker. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Ball, that's off the
plate. At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut. I hope he's taking time to enjoy this experience today.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Well, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
One down. Here's the veteran outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Ball.
Guerrero went deep in his most recent game. Late with the swing there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Out number 2. So the rookie has had a rough time in the first inning of his debut. Not how he or the organization were hoping this day would go for him.
Well, the spotlight is on you when you're on the mound, and you can't hide from it. So I'm sure he's been feeling a lot of pressure leading up to this start. So let's see if he can settle in at all, though. Maybe he can bounce back and get some outs for him.
Andres Galarraga stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Ball. That's out.
Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
Give me my ring, champion teams are back to back. Blasting off my education was scholastic. Threw me to the bottom, then I bounced back like elastic. Baby, I'm the new American.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starting pitcher, Hugo Urbina. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Brandon Marsh.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 0-2. Got him looking for the K. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third. Designated
Take a look at the
hitter.
lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Trey.
Here's Trey Turner. No hits in the shutout last night. Hey! Schwarber leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That's a laser base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 run across, fires it to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 inning in the books here. The Expos out front, 2-1. Top of the second, stepping in the long ball threat, Orlando Cabrera. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one misses. 3-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss. Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Payoff pitch. That one misses. So lead off walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So digging in, Tim Wallace. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Second baseman, number 4.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now the rookie second baseman, Lionel Shields. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Foul ball there. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. That one fouled off.
He's guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And the 0-2.
0-1.
Inside, almost got him. First and second here, no outs. Got him swinging.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Darren Fletcher will hit next. Looking for his first big league hit right here.
Hey!
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. Foul ball there. Inside.
Hang out.
And hit
That
him.
ball got him right
and
there.
now the bases
First
are
base.
loaded.
Now batting left fielder.
So
number 30.
bases loaded with 1 away. Tim Raines getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
That's
Just
outside.
missed.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Swing and a ball popped up. And the
Infield fly,
fly
batter's
will
out.
call.
Now batting center fielder number 9.
All loaded up. Marcus Grissom digs in now. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. 3rd home run of the season, and they add on. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
So 2 down, and now Larry Walker.
Well, at least he's got a
Inside, ball
clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be
That's
hard
ball
for
2.
him to recover in the next one.
Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, the foul. Two now. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
There you go.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Guerrero in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Some stirring in the bullpen for the Phillies. Jose Alvarado, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. And the 1-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Out towards right center field. Garcia on the move to the alley. And that is that. But they do strike for a big inning as 4 come in to score. 2 of them on this 2-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground right side, but it kicks foul. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So, man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Stop. On at first. Nobody out.
Ball, that's out.
One and 2 here. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Adolis Garcia, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. There goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off left side. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Got him. Inning over. 1 left for Philadelphia. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jose Alvarado. He's making his second appearance of the season. Leading off, Andres Galarraga. Struck out swinging his first time.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Ball 1.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. No question about this one. It's out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good paths to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
Outside, that's
Cabrera,
a ball.
the next to hit, takes outside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground to the left. Turner with the throw to first, and one away in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting third baseman, number 29.
Tim Wallace, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Yeah!
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time, and he's
Now
out.
batting second baseman, number 4.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Lionel Shields. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Inning over.
Don't gas me up, seen too many folks get evaporated. Fade away with no baskets made, and that's tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs in one basket break.
Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the third, Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And that one is gone. He nails one out to right. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Harper in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. And it's fouled away.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the deficit. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hey! Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
In the air, right field, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Doubled his first time.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. inning, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-4.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
This is Bryson's stop. On an infield single his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. On to inning number 4. The Expos have the advantage, 7-4.
Take the risk, watch the shift, keep your eye on him. Take a shot, I don't miss, I'm a ride on him. It's a long road to the top, but I put the work in, give it all I got.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. One, 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
And down on strikes, and one away.
Now batting, left fielder, number 30.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines. A switch hitter batting right. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Alvarado done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Tanner Banks. He's into the game with the bases empty.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So up next, Marcus Grissom.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Ball. That's inside.
And
Yep,
another
that ball went out.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
So 2 down. Larry Walker will hit next.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 8-4. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
It ain't no race if I don't win. I push that weight to get that dough, but I don't break cause I've been broke. If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in to run it and bet if I had.
Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the fourth, Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Slapped foul. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Ball 2.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Popped in the air. Left field. Rains. Takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's through there for a strike. That one lifted to left. Rains has a beat on it. 2 away now. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Singy.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. But this lineup's gotten to him already, so he might need to shift his approach.
Rincones swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next offering is fouled back. Hit on the ground to short. Cabrera. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. The Expos out front here, 8-4. Back at Citizens Bank Park, digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. And that one is lifted in the air. Rincones under it. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Andres Galarraga now at the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they add a run. It's 9-4.
Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boo. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
One down. Now at the plate, Orlando Cabrera. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They go back-to-back, and they add on.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tanner Banks departs, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Righty reliever out of the pen, Orion Kerkering. This is his 3rd time out this year. Tim Wallace getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Two runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Popped up. Stop under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, number 4.
Lionel Shields, the next to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 10-4 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That's in for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman, right.
And now here is Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Hey! Marsh gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. To second, there's one. Now to first, and it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Hey! That's a little bit low. Hot shot to third. Fires across the diamond, and that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies, and that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Wake up, do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cuz used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the Project Kaiser. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Moved the folks out there 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on islands. Over there used to be the West Side Club. Every night packed with the West Side cuz. West Side players and the West Side thugs, showing West Side love to the West Side plug. The gas tank in my Chevy down on East, so I stopped by the stove on Mallard Creek. If you want something out of here, it's on me. Better pay the cashier.
So digging in, Darren Fletcher.
Catcher, number 24.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One up, one down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate. For him.
This one in the air, center field, and there's two away.
Now batting, center fielder, number 9.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Orion Kerkering out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Zach McCambley.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now the center fielder, Marcus Grissom. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just off the inside
inside.
edge. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
In the air, left side. Rincones settles underneath it. And that is that. The Expos on top 10-4. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cole Henry.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Trey Turner at the plate.
You can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 1-2. So Trey goes down on strikes.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher JT Realmuto.
And now it's JT Realmuto. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the sixth. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. That's in there. That is strike 2.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Stays alive. The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, left field, Rains giving chase. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And that's a strikeout looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. In the air, right field, Guerrero gets under it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman.
So up next, Bryson Stott.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.